Hello, everyone, and welcome to this webinar on how to work with polyglot languages and looking at data modeling here in ER Studio Data Architect. My name is Anil, and I'll be your host and guide to this webinar. One of the latest innovations that we have introduced in this new release in 19.2 is the ease of use of importing JSON. Now, as you know, the data modeling industry has evolved in a lot of different ways, and it's not only towards relational data modeling, but also towards JSON-based modeling. So for example, if I wanted to, so today's webinar is going to be very focused on how we can import a JSON file and showcase it at Data Architect and look at the various options available. And with that, we'll end it with any Q&A. And without further ado, let's get started. So here you can actually go into File and New, and you can also go ahead and import file from a JSON file here. And if you're already in Data Architect, you can go to the Tools menu, and you can choose Import File from a JSON file. I'm going to be choosing this, and here you can choose any kind of nested objects that you would like. If first of all, you need to go ahead and import the JSON file. And next, what we can do is we can choose either a JSON instance here. So based on that, and you can choose any of the modeling types that you would like to go ahead and view it. So here you can either choose any of those, and then we can go ahead and import this. And just like that, it went ahead and brought in all the info. Then what we can do is we can click on the diagram object display options. And here you can choose, if you wanted to look at the data types, any kind of attachments, information, you can see that it's brought ahead all of this information here. Next, what we can do is if I were to go under the physical data model, you'll see that I have the objects. And within those objects, I have all of this. So now if I were to double click on it, this brings up the object editor. And here you can see the JSON that it produced. So you can also go ahead and customize this to see if you want it for a JSON instance or a JSON schema, and it'll accordingly generate the appropriate sections there. Next, what we have is you have your fields section. Now here you can go ahead and make any changes that you would like. So you can change the data types to all of these, and we support all the JSON-based data types. Then you can add a definition to this. So let's say if I wanted to just rename this, and I'll just call this employee. And once I'm done with it, I can actually go ahead and add a definition. So I can add an employee table. Okay. And now if I were to right click and say generate database, it will give me an option where I can look at the JSON preview here. So that was how easy it was to work with a JSON. And again, I'll go ahead and show you all the different options. So here you can go to Tools. And when you go to import file from a JSON file, you are presented with a JSON instance, a MongoDB set of instances as well. So it will make sure that it imports it for a MongoDB section. And now here, if I go and explore this, it'll give me all the primary keys, everything, the definition, everything that you can see here. Plus, you can leverage this to your advantage. And we look forward to seeing you next time with another new topic. So we thank you for your time that you've come and spent with us. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you.